but I'll take whatever you can give me in terms of how you think about the management team at the leadership team at Gym Group.
Yeah, so CEO John Trahan, I think he's just stepped down, hasn't he? So he was very, very much media savvy, very much in the public eye, and liked to really, really promote the company culture, the company opportunity for development of its people. And I think he worked really hard actually to get them, on Fast Track 100 and, an Employer of Choice award and all these. So he's done a lot of good background work in regards to getting them seen as a decent employer, a company of choice. They have their management team, all bar, I think, two, have been there from pretty much the offset. They've had a very strong and stable senior leadership team within that business, and I think they've done a lot of promotion from within to keep that internally, which sometimes which can be good because of stability and understanding ethos and company values, etc. But I think what they have lost by doing that now that they've got to this size is probably a little bit of tunnel vision and a lack of, I guess, views of the outside world outside of Gym Group. So it could become a little bit stagnant in that respect. And, you have to question as well motivation of people in the same senior leadership role. I mean, these are high development type people. They're people who want to really achieve, that are happy to stay in the same level role for 7 to 8 years without progression themselves. And what does that do to those that are sitting underneath them as well? So I think it's probably about the right time now that John stepped away. They probably need some fresh blood. They probably need somebody now to take them on to the next level. A similar thing happened with Pure Gym about 3 years ago, where it had been taken to a certain size, and then they looked outside of the industry and brought somebody in from a strong retail background, to be able to then really give them that, I guess, that retail commercial focus, and look at, value per square foot and how to, add extra commercial activity. And so I would say if we're going to rate them, probably, to get them where they are today, I think that, shows some strong commercial acumen. Let's say probably 7 out of 10. There's definitely room for them to be improved. And I think they're probably in that stage of looking to do that at the moment.
Okay. And so a couple things just to build off of what you said in terms of things still to improve. So obviously you kind of mentioned some of the tunnel vision. Strategically or operationally, what would you say is sort of the key areas that still need to be worked on for the company?
I think one of the USPs that Pure Gym has, and this is just purely from a product side of things, one of the USPs that Pure Gym has over Gym Group is Gym Group don't operate with group training studios, so they don't have a group exercise studio.
Okay.
And with Pure Gym, they operate with about 50 group exercise classes a week, free to their members. And that's a huge USP from a retention point of view and for extending length of membership, because group training kind of, there's loads of stats around it that anybody engaged in group training extends their memberships by about 4 months on average over somebody who doesn't, and they're also, I think, like 3 times more likely to refer people. They're also bought into the brand a lot more. So I think that's one area where, and this is I guess where they've had that little bit of tunnel vision and just try to stick by their values and saying no from the start. We've never ever had group exercise. We're not going to do it because that's why we're different from Pure Gym. And I think it's almost been to the detriment, where they need to really look and go, okay, we're going to mirror it and allow us to, expand our horizons a little bit, but also, increase the life journey of each member.
And for personal training, that's another thing that seems like it's different operationally in the U.S. So Planet Fitness has purposely chosen, at least to date, to not have personal training in any of their facilities. It sounds like Gym Group does that today. Does Pure Gym have personal training within